Hello there everyone, Twilix here with Zantok Gaming, and I am not alone today.
No, he's not. Zantok's here as well. We've got well, it's not really a multiplayer game, but we're playing a multiplayer.
It's multiplayer because we say it is.
Yes, it is. We're playing through Spyro the Dragon, the Reignited Trilogy. It's the remastered versions, or remade versions, rather, of the 3 original Spyro the Dragon games for the PlayStation 1 way back when. We loved those games as kids. We're loving the remake, and we decided, you know what, instead of just continuing to play on our own, why don't we just record it?
Yeah.
So the way that we start to do things here is that at the end of each episode, at the end of each world, and each time one of us dies, we're going to swap the controller. When it comes to mini games or flight levels, we're kind of going to play those by ear. But at the very least, those other 3 things, whenever they happen, the player swaps, and that's how we're turning this single-player game into a multiplayer one.
It's like the classic version of multiplayer.
Yes, the old Mario and Luigi, you lost your life, move on to the next player.
Indeed.
With that said, Twilix, since you're going to be starting us out, why don't you go ahead and start the game.
I will indeed.
So we're going to go ahead and play through all 3 games here in a row. Once we finish Spyro 1, we'll start uploading Spyro 2, and then 3 right after it. Just going to get through all these, well, as fast as we can, and as 100% as we can.
Yes, because we want 100% the whole game.
Because we're insane.
Well, that's kind of implied.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does
He
it!
just looks so sad.
Yeah. And look at all his letters.
Fan mail, he's got motivational posters. Oh, poor Ganasty.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
That's some really fast traveling magic, though. That one was just really close.
And how did he miss Spyro? What, does it only target adult dragons? That's kind
To
of a
be
design
fair, how
flaw.
many other kid dragons are there?
Well, there's Ember, there's Cinder.
Do
Those
they
are-
exist in this game?
Doubt that we know of.
Alright then. Let's go ahead and wake this guy up.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going
It's
after him.
Ganasty Gnorc.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
I really like the new costumes that they added to all the dragons.
Oh, they're so good.
It adds so much more personality.
Yeah, really.
Also, get over here.
So these guys that we're fighting right now are Gnorcs. They're Nasty's minions, pretty much. The way this game works is that there's a lot of treasure to find, there's gems. You kill an enemy, they're going to drop a gem. And then we also got dragons that we need to free. We just saw one of them, Nestor. They're all trapped in these crystalline statues, and when we step on their platform, they are freed. It's honestly a pretty bad spell up. All you have to do is stand next to the guy and he's free from his torment. These guys are annoying because they're, they take multiple hits to kill, but
They
whatever.
Give you lots of gems.
Yeah, the nice thing about this homeworld game compared to the rest of them is that the enemies here cannot hurt us. When we move on deeper into the game, the homeworld's getting a little bit more dangerous.
There's literally only one thing in this homeworld that can kill you, and it's that water right there. That is the bane of your existence. Good luck.
Yeah, we can't swim. In the later games, we do learn the ability to, but not right now.
Where's Nasty Gnorc? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is
Following
doing?
us?
His job, his best.
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
So what he means there is that Sparks, every time we take damage, he's going to get a little bit weaker. So if we get hit, he's starting out here at gold, so he's at maximum health. If we get hit, he's going to become blue. Get hit a second time, he's green. Get hit a third time, Sparks disappears. If we get hit one more time at that point, we lose.
He's basically our health bar.
I mean, he is our health bar. There's no basically about it. This guy over here is the balloonist. I think his name is Marco for this world. Yep, there he is.
Prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world.
So right now we're in the Artisan's homeworld. Each homeworld has its own name. They're kind of like based off of what those dragons do in that world, essentially. Like we saw the last guy we saved, Delvin. He's a painter. You know, artisans. It's a lot of times different kinds of art. I don't remember what Nestor was equipped with, but each dragon you kind of see like what their inspiration is and who they are in this world. And we'll see more of that with each world and their different themings. Right now what Twilix is doing is he's about to break this odd-looking chest. No, you don't need a key for it, just a nice little design.
Even though it doesn't have a keyhole on it. Boop.
Yes, but we kill that, we get an extra life.
Indeed.
I think this is the only Spyro game that you can get extra lives like that, if I remember correctly.
The other games, it's done through the fodder, the guys that give you butterflies when you kill them.
Right. Right now we're just trying to get everything there is to do here in the primary homeworld of Artisans. From there, once we've gotten all the gems here, we're going to go ahead and head into our first actual level. We see here these sheep. If he were to flame them, then they would release a butterfly, and if our Sparks was hurt, he would eat a butterfly and he would gain some of his health back.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The Artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Who eats a watermelon like that?
A dragon. A dragon. So the boss levels are kind of interesting in this game because they're, with the exception of the final boss, they are all completely optional.
Yep.
And they all, I mean, I think this is the only one besides the final boss that has a requirement you have to fulfill before you can fight them. And for this time, it's just clear any one other artisan level and you can fight this boss. We'll get to him later.
Oh yeah, we will.
He's a fun boss. My favorite by far. I think he's probably most people's favorite if I was to take a guess.
He's mine.
Oh yeah, of course. I do believe there's only one more dragon here in Artisans to go ahead and save, but we still got, let's see here, a little over 100 treasure. I believe there's 200 treasure to collect in this homeworld. Unfortunately, that door, which we were teased with from the moment this game was revealed to us, leads to nothing.
Nothing but broken dreams.
Broken dreams
and lost
sorrow.
hopes.
Wait, you ever had hope?
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Huh. Interesting. I didn't.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
We might want to be afraid.
I love his reaction. He's just like, oh, yeah, maybe you have a point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the guy's saying, oh, you don't need to be afraid. So if he has a point, then Spyro's just like, oh, yeah, I don't need to be scared of that. But I think we should. I think it's going to happen a few times in this game.
I think the whole thing is, okay, it's something to be afraid of, but don't be. Get over it. Thank you.
You got to kill that North Thief or North Bandit, whatever his name is. I don't know.
Gnome Orc.
Orc?
Gnome Orc. Nork.
That's not what I was going with, but okay.
I'm
trying to figure out if he's a thief or a bandit.
That's where the name comes from.
I was more trying to figure out if he's a thief or a bandit, you know.
I would assume thief.
Oh, almost went into that level by mistake.
Indeed. Hop.
Got a few little gems over here. Maybe there's only 100 in this hub world. Because I don't know where else there's to go that you haven't gone to. We'll soon find out. If that chest up there has anything more than a 2, well, we got more to do. Well, actually, I mean, it'll tell us if we've gotten all the gems in the world, so.
Yeah.
That, thank God, too.
Yep.
There we go. All 100 gems in the Artisan's Homeworld. And we got all the dragons, so that's 100% level complete. We've already done a level. Technically.
Yep.
Which means it's time to get into our first actual level.
And since we're close to this one, let's go ahead and go there.
Might as well. Now, I said before that we're going to be going for it as 100% as we can. What I mean by that is we're going for 100% gems, 100% dragons rescued, dragon eggs, which we'll also find later in Spyro 1. Then in Spyro 2, there's also orbs that we can find in Spyro 3, more dragon eggs. We're going to get all those collectibles. The only thing we're not really going to do is achievements and skill points.
Yeah, okay, screw that noise.
They don't really give us anything. They can be a pain in the ass. We just don't feel like doing it. And they don't actually count towards completion in-game, so screw it.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we are on Town Square. At least I think that's what it said. It was either at Town Hill. The fodder enemies changed from level to level. Like, we saw they were sheep in the Artisan's Home World. Now they're chickens.
Chickens!
We've still got some gems to collect. We've got some dragons to save. And this level, I do believe, has our very first dragon egg.
It does.
And it's not one of the easy ones.
No,
You
no,
picked
it's
a bad
not.
starting level.
Yeah, well, could be worse.
You're right. It could have been worse. Except it couldn't have.
Well, I could have somehow ended up in the final level.
Well, I mean, the game does have glitches, so I guess that's... Actually, no, I don't think that's possible. Maybe, I don't know.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
You got a long neck.
He does.
And-
Was that a sculpture of us that he had there? It looked like it was supposed to be Spyro.
It looked like it, and it was falling down as it was vanishing.
So, if you do care about skill points, one of the ones I do know of is that if on this level you don't flame the bull, you just ram into them and get their horns stuck in the ground, you get a skill point. You do that to all the bulls in the level. If you kill even one with fire, well, you kind of screw it up. I wonder if Twilix is going to go for it. There's really no point to it, but, you know, it can be a fun little challenge.
I will try, but I won't sweat if, you know, I
You
don't.
fail. You will sweat if you land in that water.
Mildly.
Devlin.
Cake!
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Now here's what I find interesting about this guy. He has a cake that says, "Thanks, Spyro." So somehow, he knew that we were not only going to rescue him, but he was able to make that cake while he was trapped in that crystal.
Yeah.
How? So,
Dragon magic, I guess.
Twilix, did you hear that laugh?
I
Did you hear that laugh, Twilix?
did.
More on that later. Oh! Nice.
How do you like horns?
They're horny.
My turn to hit you on a recording.
Don't worry, I'll get you back. So these levels are pretty short. Like you see here, we've already are at the end. We can go in that return home portal and we can just call this level done if we wanted to.
Well, we're completionists.
Of course. Where would the fun in stopping now be?
I'll answer. Not here.
Yeah, especially when we let this dragon save.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run!
Wow.
I'm getting a little winded.
Yeah, he got so angry he tired himself out. That's hilarious.
That is pretty
that's really funny.
Okay.
So here's the hard thing.
Here's the hard thing. You see
Twilix
that ledge there?
has to glide to the ledge way over there from here, and it is not an easy task. It's going to take a few attempts, most likely. It took me probably a good 20-30 minutes before I got it figured out. You bitch.
I was about to say, wouldn't it be great if I
had a
gotten
feeling
it
you were
first
going
time?
to do it too. I had a fucking feeling. So we got the thief that we're trying to chase down. He has stolen a dragon egg and he loves a Tauntus. He's going to be running around all of Town Square until we can finally chase him down. He's got a predetermined path. Sometimes like you can kind of trip him up, but this is honestly one of the harder thieves, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. He's not a fun guy.
No, he's not. He's not a mushroom either. Hey, skill point acquired for taking
now I
out
can kill
that bull. Yep, now we can kill him. Because now they're, with them standing in the ground like that, they're kind of in our way.
Yep.
You've seen that we've had some metal chests. Oh, I'll wait.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
You don't much look like Thor.
He does not. So, we've seen that there's different kind of chests. There's the wooden ones, which we can charge through or burn, but the metal ones we can't burn. Like, you know, it just heats up the metal. Kind of a pain in the ass. But the one that you saw Twilix burn there is a little bit special. You have to blow it on it to, like, charge up its motor, I guess, or whatever, and it just blows up.
And now we gotta go track down where that thief went.
Yes, I think there's some gems left, or did I miss it say that we have all the gems?
Yeah, we got them all.
Okay, so the only thing we have to do then, so if we have all the gems, we have all the dragons, is we gotta chase down this thief.
Where'd it go anyway?
He would have hopped down, I believe. Down there,
aha.
yes. So yeah, you can kind of try and trick him sometimes. If you're right above him, you can fall down and hit him in the right spot, but it doesn't always work. I'm not sure where he's gonna run, what direction.
Oh! That guy! That guy!
Yep. That's town square for you.
That's
now
what
we
he
have
does.
to go all the way back to the starting point, or rather, where we started chasing him. He
Indeed.
brought us back to the starting point of the level. Luckily, he's not too bad. Well, I mean, none of the thieves in the game are too bad. It's just some are definitely more annoying than the others. The ones that you can just like keep going in a circle around. Oh, that sucks. Those ones are a lot easier, but this one, he's a real ass prick. Try and jump down and get him. Got it. And that's a level complete. Now, you can leave the level two ways. There's that return home portal that you can go through, or if you open up the guidebook, you can just choose to return to the home world.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's more fun to actually go to the portal.
Yeah.
I don't blame people that do go to the guidebook. It's a lot faster, especially if you're trying to do a speed run, but we prefer the old-fashioned method. Plus, once you get to the final world of the game, you can't use the guidebook method. It will not save your progress if you do, and you have to complete the level a second time, which is annoying.
Indeed.
Indeed. So that's the end of a level. So that means
here's the controller.
It's my turn to play. Let's see how well I remember the controls. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god, I forgot. Oh yeah, the enemies come back. They will no longer drop gems. Instead, they drop these little shining pearls. If you collect enough pearls to go around Spyro's head there in the top right, you get an extra life.
Indeed.
And these thieves are really good for grinding pearls. I just got 5 of them for killing that one guy. Nice. So the level I'm going to go ahead and do is right over here, Stone Hill. I think it's like typically seen as like the first level of the game.
It's the first one you get to.
I mean, yeah, it's the one that's like right in the middle of your face.
Yep.
That's what I feel like doing. Also, I'll be real. I'm not as good of a player as Twilix is. I enjoy the game. I'm not bad at it. Certain bosses give me issues. We'll talk about him later. But
much later.
Yeah. But I'm not bad at the game. I've 100%ed Spyro 1 before.
You can do Spyro.
Yeah, I can Spyro.
The Dark Souls of platformers.
Oh my god. Fuck game reviewers, man. So, enemies also change from level to level. This time around we've got these rams. I'm gonna let him come up to me and then I'm just gonna blow fire at his face. I believe there's also shepherds on this level?
There's some really forceful fire.
Yes. Just poof! I'm a powerful little wagon. Just trying to get all the gems up in this little area first before we move on to the next spot. Hello! I almost didn't see him. Would have been atrocious.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so what is down this well?
Timmy.
A dragon! It's Gavin!
That's a good use for tail.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays
He's got a
strong,
mustache.
like me.
You didn't notice?
I just did.
Alright, now we've got another chest in here, and it's got a padlock on it. We can't ram it, we can't burn it. We gotta go find a key somewhere.
Have fun.
Yay. Key hunting.
And you got an egg thief to hunt down too.
Yeah, but the second thief's not too bad.
Nah, he's actually kind of easy.
Honestly, all of them except for that one you did were on the easy side, I think.
Um,
Well, okay, there's one that runs around a puddle of water.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Of course not. Why would we ever run into trouble?
Trouble
We're a
runs into
good
us.
person. Alright, I'm gonna get these ones over here, then we're gonna go for those metal chests.
This is gonna be real satisfying.
I wanna get these gems first. You know, what's gonna be bad is when I miss one. Woo! Break through them all.
I knew you weren't gonna miss.
Don't lie, you had no faith in me.
I had some.
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 Okay.
Not all.
Alright, we got a sheep over here. Go ahead and get him out first. Get an extra life. Now, we don't actually have to physically touch the gems ourselves. You see that sparks when we get close enough, he grabs them for us. If we don't have sparks and we took too much damage, we do have to physically go touch each gem ourselves. It's
The worst punishment.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a
please no.
story.
No thanks. See ya.
What a brat. What a brat. So, you know how you can find some gems that are easily missable? Hi. So many people miss these gems when they play it the first time because they don't know about this area. The little map at the bottom left is a godsend. It's the key!
The key! You
missed a few times.
Yeah, I noticed. For shame.
For Setti's rage.
Alright.
Alright, now we just got this little section here to go down through. We got some more gems. We got that. Alright, this is gonna be... Oh, hi! Almost didn't see him! Alright.
This is a shepherd.
There it... I thought I saw a sheep coming after me. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, now he is ready to attack us. He's watching us closely, but he doesn't know that we have better range than him.
Points for bravery.
Does the sheep get points for bravery?
No.
Do you get points of bravery for the bulls?
No.
So then why did they get points for bravery?
They're standing up against a dragon. With a stick. A wooden stick.
Fair. But then why don't the rams get bravery?
They're animals. They don't care.
I'm calling PETA.
Do it.
I'm gonna tell him I just killed all these sheep. For no reason. I was already at maximum. I just slaughtered sheep. You're welcome. Dragon.
Killed us.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
That's a big paintbrush.
It is. He paints. Did you know that?
I never would have guessed, you know?
Wow. This is actually probably my favorite level here in the Artisan's Homeworld, because I like that they have this outside area on top that you can run around on. That's really...
gems.
Did I?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not surprised by that. Oh god, I entered that mode. If you press, this is a nice little trick. If you press in on the left thumbstick, sparks will point to the nearest gem.
And that's not something that was in the original games, no.
No, it wasn't. It was first added... What?
It first added in Spyro 3.
Yes.
As an upgrade you can get late game.
And you had to unlock it by completing a special mission.
Yep.
Which is a really cool idea.
And then they just put it in for each of the 3 games here as a bit of a quality of life thing.
Thank God, too. Alright, so now we got our little thief here. I'm just going to chase him out, I'm going to focus on him, and then we're going to get the rest of the gems.
That butterfly was blue and your life counter showed up.
Yeah.
I think you also get extra lives from fodder in this.
Yeah. That's how it's always worked, bro.
I thought it was just from the other mechanics.
No.
In fairness, you probably need the extra lives in this one more.
Wow. Thanks.
Not you, but a general you.
Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, that's the boundary of the world. This is like the only world, I think, where they have like invisible boundaries. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's correct.
I like how even in the original they had those towers to kind of show that there was the barrier there.
Yeah. But other worlds tend to have it more often as like either walls or cliffs.
It's not like in, say, Skyrim, where you go somewhere where you're not supposed to. It doesn't just pop up message saying, hey, you can't go any further.
Yeah, that's fair. I keep entering first-person view by mistake. I really like that they added in the sparks tracking mechanic in this game. It makes things so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the problem, though. Where the hell's the last gem?
Well,
Spark, where are you pointing there, buddy?
Well,
I don't think I'm supposed to
take
get
a
up
look
there.
at your screen and see what you might be forgetting.
Right.
I didn't want to
The
tell you
locked
outright.
chest.
I was wanting you to figure it out.
Alright. This isn't the area I want to go to. I want to go back to the middle.
We have to go back.
To the future. Whoopsies.
And is this enough? No!
God damn it. It's gonna be on that top section too, I know it is.
We missed a green, I bet.
Alright. Well, that's annoying. Not at all unexpected, though. Yeah, it looks like he's pointing upwards.
That's okay.
Sometimes you can't tell too well, but it's kind of what it looks like. Alright, let's go in that direction. Okay, Sparks. Where's the gem? There we go.
2. There
Alright,
we go.
that is 100% another level complete. Let's get to the end of the level.
Let's get out of here. Whee.
Not bad for our first episode, is it?
Not bad. That's 3 levels cleared.
Yes. 3 levels cleared. I don't even know how many dragons, that wasn't counting. 2 dragon eggs and 500 gems.
Indeed.
Ooh, 12 dragons, that's how many. Alright guys, well that's going to be where we go ahead and end things off here for today. We got a nice little first look here at the Artisan's Homeworld. We killed some enemies, we got some good progress in. Next time around, maybe we'll complete the rest of the Artisan's Homeworld? I don't know, we'll find out. We've got, actually I can bring it up. We got a guidebook here, we can go ahead and see. Oh, it doesn't actually show us all the worlds. I thought it would. Huh. Well, we know we've got this one. We're probably heading there next, but I don't know. We'll see. See you all on in, everyone.
Adios.
Bye.